it's done. I'll give you a scoop.
There you go.
I want to give you a scoop before the game started. Carson just said that. If anybody tells you the Eagles score, keep it to yourself. Because I'm recording it. I'll watch it when I go home. How did you get into this? Like, did you go to school? Did you go to school at Alvernia?
Yeah, I'm a junior.
Oh, you were in school then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I ended up here accidentally. I just wanted to watch hockey, and I ended up here one night.
How did you get end up doing the video?
Thanks so much for all the stats. I asked the coach if he wants someone to commentate since they didn't broadcast games, thinking this was the NCAA team.
Okay.
And before you know it, I'm in Schenectady, New York.
Carson's dead. He played 1 year for Temple.
Oh, okay. Here goes. Oh.
Hard into the board. And I used to record some of his games with the big, remember the big cameras?
Yeah. Exactly 20 years from when these first two teams met. Welcome to the Alvernia University Golden Wolves versus Kutztown Bears D2 team matchup. And on the night of, or on the day of, I should say, the 20th anniversary of these two teams competing in collegiate hockey. Alvernia currently stands with a 2-2 record. They got 4 points in the standings, and they are first in the DVCHC. I don't think you'd have it any other way if you're a Golden Wolves fan. As for the Kutztown Bears, right now on a struggle here. 1 4-0 with just 2 points in their standings, and not boding well for them as their only win came in a 9-8 scrap against Niagara. A barely win. Next couple of games for the Golden Wolves, we'll see the Gettysburg Bullets back here on the 11th, where we'll be officially the home team. We aren't the home team today, but it just so happens to be in our ring, so might as well call it a neutral ground. Then we get to see the Hofstra. We got to go up to Hofstra on the 12th. Always a fun trip for me. And then on the 18th, we'll see the Bloomsburg Huskies again. And Coach Corey Elkins and his crew for the second time this season. Always a pleasure with them. The Golden Wolves are 2-2 on the road and will get their first action here at home, but it'll go on the away counter here. The Golden Wolves not making their first home appearance until the 12th, as I said before. That being said, we have a lot of stat leaders. There's no doubt about it. Talk about goals. Wilson and Sparaccio each with 3. Your assist leaders, Sparaccio, Maurer, and Mullen, each with 3. And then lastly, your points leaders. Jimmy Sparaccio, 1 point ahead. He leads this team 6 points in total, and an awesome awesome run for him. He's looked amazing from freshman to then sophomore year. I'm looking over at the Bears now and just kind of check out their team before we get over to them. But Alvernia's averaging 5.5 goals a game. They're allowing about 7 3/4. Not a overly good, I want to call it differential, but Alvernia does have some good stats on that. We'll get into it when we get to the standings. Quickly flipping over to the Bears here and just talking about the Bears. The Bears have lost their last 4 contests, I believe, which is not a very good sign for them. They allow 6.2 goals a game and only score 2.5. So the Bears are going to have to play some heavy defense here if they want to get the job done. That being said, back over to the Golden Wolves for some stargazing. And many stars are on this team, but the stargazing line today is Logan Buki. Not playing today. He's the only player scratched due to an injury right now that he's nursing. But Logan Buki, when he does return, will be 3 points from the career-leading 125. A feat never achieved in Alvernia University history, and this man's just looking to set the record at this point. And he's setting the bar quite high. He's followed up by Chris Claycomb, who is active and is also 3 points, but from 115 in his career. Setting the bar high there too. Your last forward will be Brian Pilpel, who is 4 points shy of 50 career, and let's hope that his line can get it done here today. It's a great line, and when they do and can convert, they'll finally get it. Gets back to center ice here. I think I have some folks in front of me waving. Oh man, that's awesome. Your defenseman, John Bellantoni, 1 point from career 50. Whoa, how do you get there? By the way, he's only a junior, so he's got some ways to go. And then lastly, Reese Wilson is 1 goal shy of 30 career, and I want to see the celly when he scores it. I want to see the bow and arrow celly. Lastly, on our stargazing, your goaltender, Duncan McDowell. He's in net right now, looking awesome. He's 1 game shy, 1 win of his 5th career in 2 years. Your top story today, the Golden Wolves had a tough run at these past 2 games after dominating the Huskies and the Lions of Harrisburg. In an effort to add some leadership to that room, Coach Borelli named your seniors, Reese Wilson and Phil Juswick, as assistant captains of the club team for today's game. Adding that veteran leadership, along with this team just bursting with potential, is quite a move. Congrats to Reese and Phil on their new assignments, much deserved and much hard work put in for them. A little bit of history, as I said before, this is the 20th anniversary that these 2 teams are seeing each other. And it's a long way since. That being said, last season, Alvernia split with Kutztown in neutral ground in Aston, PA at the Iceplex during the East Coast Showdown. That was a 2-2 game. No overtime or shootout happened in that game. But Carson Lopez did put up 43 saves, and I hear that he's apparently the starter today. I hear that he will be starting in that, and with McDowell as his understudy, you can have no better understudy in the case that things do go awry. But Lopez has been pretty solid so far, and you got to like the stats on this guy. Last year, also to give note, Jimmy Sparaccio's 5th career goal was a tie marker, and the freshman would go on to have a 10-goal rookie campaign, adding a couple more, 3 more to his tally this year, and we're only in Game 5. And then lastly, the last game of my freshman year, and this is a fun tidbit, was against Kutztown University, which set a record in all my years for the longest first period ever played, 83 minutes. I'm hoping it doesn't happen like that again. A look at your standings. The Golden Wolves firmly lead the DVCHC American Division. Alvernia 2-2 with 4 points and a +3 goal differential. Followed closely behind by the Bloomsburg Huskies after what was an incredible win by Coach Elkins last night against American University. I believe they're also now 4 points tied with us based off of the tracker. And they also have +3 goal differential according to my math. Gettysburg starting out the season with 2 overtime losses, and only a -1 differential, not too bad. 2 points for them. Looking to our brother division, the Patriot Division, Shippensburg firm ahead 2-1-0 with 4 points and a goal differential of +15. The Kutztown D3 team, not the D2 team you're going to see here today, 1-2-1, 3 points and a goal differential of 11. Folks, those are the game notes for today. With 2 minutes left in the warm-ups, I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to rejoin you guys once we get to the national anthem. that in mind, we have first face-off coming here in just a couple of minutes. Teams are gonna get their last bench talks going here before we get puck drop. And one would have to suspect the usual suspects. A little bit of a different line, though, tonight or this afternoon. You're going to suspect Reese Wilson and Phil Juswick out there, Maurer and Clay Combe, but Brian Pilpel filling in for Logan Buki. I've been told that Jay Janai is in net, or Jay Janai, I believe his name. Yes, Jay Janai, my God, is in net for the Kutztown Bears over there. Carson Lopez, you all know him very well, and he's been pretty sturdy, so we'll get to the filling out process here in a couple of seconds. As the Golden Wolves have come out of the den and the Bears have emerged from hibernation for this wonderful game that's going on today. Chris Claycomb, the center. His opposite number, 29. We're going to get the first face-off here. Puck drop. Kutztown wins it. They're going to send it back in their own zone. Trying to go north here. They're going to crisscross a little bit here. Advancing up ice. Able to break out of their own zone, but being harassed along the way. That one's just poked in, and Phil Juswick has the puck. Over to Reese Wilson. Wilson sends it down ice. Maurer has to just let it go in and slide. Brian Pilpel picks up the puck. Try to leave it to someone else to get nobody home for him. Pilpel, big man out in front, able to get a hold of that puck and just kind of keep it back. Maurer takes a shot on net. That one pops up high. Loose biscuit. Kutztown able to advance out. Reese Wilson and Phil Juswick in the way, though, able to stop that one. Reese Wilson back to Ben Maurer off a back pass. That one goes out to Keith Waldron. Waldron chasing Kutztown, gets a deflection on that puck and is able to just slow it down. Shot all the way back in by Nathan Ciccarelli, I think that was. Shot by Waldron. That one goes wide. It was close. Kutztown trying to go north with this one. They're being hemmed into the zone here in the first couple of minutes. Almost 2 minutes gone by. Trying to find a shot. No lane open. And it's Waldron that has to go back and retrieve as Ciccarelli got caught in between a player there. Kutztown advancing out. They have a link pass. Bellatoni, the only man in the way. And Bellatoni, what a great defensive save. Hayden Peoples couldn't get to it in time, but he's going to play help there. Puck jammed along the boards and finally knocked over to a Kutztown player here. Kutztown's going to get his first try at offense. Trying to go back to the center point. Inside zone to 45. That puck to center. Trying to advance towards net. Shot. Nice save by Lopez. I think he kicked that one out. Cross pass. Nice deflection there. Andrew Denny able to flip it out. And this team's going to get a breather. No, John Bellatoni's loose. He's got a man in the way. Gets around him. And just blocked along the way there. But that would have been an incredible chance. Number 91 back the other way. Shot blocked in the skates of Von Winter. Jimmy Sparaccio leaving it for Dom Garcia. Garcia to Bellatoni. Bellatoni back to Winter. Winter backhands that one and Sparaccio sends it in. Conabeer along the boards trying to keep him, Mullen, not Conabeer. 63. Conabeer trying to get the defense save, blocked, and the puck goes this wide. Lopez is tall on that one, and an incredible save. Conabeer has to get it out. Finds an option to Von Winter. Winter leaves it for Denny. Denny collects. Denny loses it into traffic. Shot. Lopez grabs the puck and makes another save. Line changes coming. Mark Torrey to center. Kutztown not winning this one decisively as Keith Waldron goes out. Waldron's going to just shoot it in. That is off the pads. What a shot. Carpenter with the puck along the board, trying to fight for it, the Kutztown player. Kutztown trying to start a breakout. Intercepted swiftly by Torrey, but Torrey couldn't quite get control. Kutztown's in. From behind the boards, trying to work that puck. Centering out. Shot. No! Blocked along the way. Out comes Waldron on that one. And Waldron just shoots it to the stick again. Carpenter tries to lay a man flat and get the puck loose. He's able to pass it in time. Shot by Alvernia. Oh, that one's blocked in the traffic. Reese Wilson's out to center, and Reese Wilson's great in these situations. Reese Wilson rips it. That gets blocked in traffic again. It's around the boards. Kutztown tries to get it out. And Kutztown not too happy with that, but no call coming. Nothing happening there. Wilson is going to saucer this one over to Brian Pilpel. Pilpel not able to get there in time. Icing will be the call. We'll go back the other way. Sorry about that. I'm like, my camera was loose on one aspect, so it may have been wonky. There we go. Claycomb able to win that faceoff. He's going to put it behind for Juswick. Juswick couldn't get it quite to Reese Wilson. Wilson had to quickly get it over to... Whoa! And Kutztown scoring. A nice deflection in front and an early strike for the Bears. Coming 4:31 into the game. Griffin Carpenter with the goal for Kutztown. It was an early strike, and John Bellantoni shoots that one in. And oh, he gets leveled along the wall. Able to keep himself standing there, though. Traffic out front. Shot coming. It's a goal! It is a goal, folks! It is tied! Only 15 seconds after. Hayden Peoples! And the defensemen keep delivering. And you figure he's going to stay out there for another shift after an incredible goal. Fergus chips that one. Couldn't quite win the faceoff. Peoples. Kutztown, Ciccarelli intercepting it. Gets the puck to himself. Ciccarelli shot. It's wide. Bellantoni goes inside. He's going to look for Fergus. Brendan Fergus collects the puck. It's loose. Trying to backhandle it to someone for Kutztown. Nobody home. Somebody goes collect. Kutztown in Alvernia's offensive zone. They've gone north. Ref's arm is up. And Kutztown is getting called here. Chase Canestra there. And 2 minutes will go up on the board here for Alvernia. And after what you figure was already an amazing tying goal, they have a chance to go out and do it again. Pilpel's line is out there. It's led by Claycomb, Wilson in the back. They got Maurer and Bellantoni too. Bellantoni sends that to Reese Wilson. Wilson looking for an option. He's got Maurer. Maurer playing tic-tac-toe with Wilson there. What a great passing game it is. Pilpel back to Bellantoni. They're trying to work that defense. Shot comes in. It's just a little bit wide. Pilpel. Centering for something. Takes it. That's up in the netting, and they're going to get a face-off coming up. Pilpel, a great shot, and even better save by Janae. And ref took a tumble there. Similar to players, refs are also casualties of the Jets getting blown out there at the end of plays. So that being said, we're a little bit more than 5 minutes through. Carson Lopez Hasn't seen too much work other than the first goal. And when he has, he's looked pretty good, all things considering. And some deliberations going on here. Something's trying to get settled. As they're trying to figure out what gets put up on the board here. We assume 2 minutes. Probably some technical difficulties on that end. There it is, 2 minutes to number 45. Cross-checking. As the linesman referees go to give their exclamations to the two benches. Alvernia's gonna have a chance, though, to kind of crack this game wide open. And the opposite of situations that they've seen in the last 2 games, they've been more on the penalty kill than they have. And one of the big keys for them was to stay out of the box, and they're doing that good early. Pilpul rips the shot. It's in the back of the net. Ryan Pilpul. And we know the Pilpul family in the crowd is very happy about that one. And I believe my stat sheet did say something about Pilpul. Let me just quickly look at this. He's out 3 points from a career 50. Thanks to a second marker tally on the power play. The power play should be done, but it's still up there. That marker come in, I believe at like 14, 17. I didn't quite catch it because it was on the other side. They need 2 clocks in here. Shot! That one goes high. Batted down by a Kutztown player. It's out to Von Winter. Winter takes a shot in. Lifting the leg for that one was Mullen. And Denny couldn't quite get in, and that's been a big issue in his scoring, has been trying to break defenders. Similarly, Conabir back the other way. In comes Conabir. Around he goes. He's pinned up along the boards. Kept that puck pretty well until the end. Mullen comes in for a hit. Von Winter rips it. Gloved in by Janai. Or sorry, Janny. It's Janny. I gotta get that. It's funny, they spell it Jaijani. And it's J Janny. I think it's Janai. So I'll get Janny. We got it. Rips one to Lopez. Lopez sends it aside. Couldn't quite glove it. Phil Juswick comes in to assist. He does a great job on that one. Leaves the open puck for Torrey, the loose biscuit. Driving in. What a deflection saved by Lopez. Put up the glove. He punched that one out. Send out the fresh troops. Pilpul, Maurer, and Claycomb. And you've been seeing quite a bit of this crew this game, and, well, they do have the 2 goals. Or some variation of this crew has the 2 goals, I should say. Wilson gets caught and tangled up there for a second and kind of takes a tumble. That gives Kutztown a chance to potentially go back on offense. Brian Pilpul says no and sends it right out to neutral ice. Trying to go north on this one is Kutztown. They have a man waiting. It's number 63. Rip shot. That one's aside. Behind the net it goes. Out to center. Trying to form a defensive formation. What a save! Chris Claycomb got there right in time. It's out to Pilpul. Pilpul trying to find Maurer. Maurer back to Pilpul. In front. He gets down just in time. And Janny closes the pads on him. But Pilpul, what an incredible chance. Icing. No call. Juswick to Pilpul. Pilpul try to go for another cross pass. Kutztown's entering the zone. The offensive zone for Kutztown hasn't been a best friend for them. Pilpul gets his crosses marked there and tangled up with a player there and a hit. Lopez needs to bat that one aside. Chipped along the boards it goes. And spiraling down, no icing. Dom Garcia, that one gets deflected and kept in the zone. And Kutztown's having a hard job breaking in or breaking out. Shot again, it goes wide. Kept in, can't touch up. Out to neutral ice. Garcia sends it in. Chasing down is Fergus. Fergus gets shoved along the boards there. Centering for shot, Ciccarelli. No, but they got something out in front of the net. They blew the whistle dead. And the refs as scoring number 13 in the box for what I assume is another minor for either prop. There's the 2 minutes. Assuming it was a shoving there. Either way, Phil Juswick lines that shot. It goes wide. He's got a cannon, and you know it. There's Mullen, Joey Mullen. He's got Fergus's number. The hotline to Jimmy Sparaccio. Sparaccio, that's the foot down in front. Sparaccio again. It's Mullen out front trying to turn it. No, denied. Joey Mullen to Phil Juswick. Over to Sparaccio. Wide again. Stuff attempt. They blow it dead, and Janney makes another save. It's been all Janney through the first period as far as goaltending action. Eight 8:51 into the game. 2-1 Alvernia. Still a minute 51 on the power play. And they're going to wait for things to get sorted here as Mullen awaits the face-off. He's talking over with Fergus. And they took off a little bit more time there. They got to get that clock set. Happens every now and then. Clock must have glitched, and I was shocked when I only saw 9 seconds went by because I could have swore that was at least a 15-second play. Mullen to center. Mullen leaves it for Fergus. Shot goes wide. It finds Jimmy Sparaccio. Sparaccio leads this team goals. Finds Fergus to Sparaccio. Sparaccio to Juswick. Juswick just recently named an alternate captain. Shot in. Mullen couldn't quite get the tip. And tipping would have been costly if Janney couldn't come up with it. Sparaccio is going to do it himself. Iron Man down here. A 3-man collision. Gets the puck in. Joey Mullen. Leaving it for Phil Juswick. Juswick, shot. Shot again. Gets deflected and trapped that time, and Juswick able to settle the puck down to go north again. He's got to go back, though, before he can go forward. 5-6 of Kutztown. Sparaccio trying to collect. That puck goes down, and it's going to be Bellantoni's to collect. 34 seconds on the power play. Just south of 10 minutes in the period, 9:45 to go. That's a nice pass. Finds Chris Claycomb. Claycomb around the boards. Centers to Bellantoni. Bellantoni cross pass to Reese Wilson. Reese Wilson. Shot deflected off the chest. What a save. It's hard to save some of those. But Alvernia just peppering this whole period. Power play is over for Alvernia. A lot of offense, but no goals to speak of. Brian Pilpul's going to get this puck for essentially free, and it's chipped out by Ben Maurer. Back the other way they go. Maurer and Pilpel pressing forward. Fergus now joins that fray, and it's sent back in. Bellantoni has to play defensive duties there. Maurer sends that one out to neutral ice. And a nice hit laid out by Bellantoni to get that puck loose. And Bellantoni just pinning his man up against the boards there. His opposite 36 there. Trying to set for a shot. Lopez! No need to make the save. A little bit too wide. Goes back to number 59. Kutztown advancing. It's good. Shot blocked by Bellantoni. Used the whole body on that one. That puck goes down. Kutztown trying to work back. Dom Garcia. Garcia takes a shot in. Joey Mullen's going to go in and get that one. Touches it up. It's his puck to play. Sends it to Hayden Peoples. Peoples had first marker for Alvernia. Kept in play there. Alvernia's going to keep going on the offense. Shot goes wide. And you can hear the clear disappointment of this crowd. That one went wide. They want a goal. Trying to dangle around Hayden Peoples. Peoples kept up with him pretty good. And the rest blow it. They saw something they didn't like. The net coming loose. And you got to be careful. Don't want the goalie hitting his head on that loose net. Face off in Alvernia's zone. Joey Mullen to take it. Mullen doesn't quite win it, but Kutztown now working in the zone. Alvernia has to quickly recoil. Conabier finds it to Denny. Denny couldn't quite clear it, though. That one shot just wide. It went too far to the right side. It links up with Andrew Denny. Denny's got to get rid of it quickly, though. He's going to get pummeled. Oh, Denny left it behind. Slick move, but Kutztown better read. Saved by Lopez. Lopez gets it away quickly. What an incredible save. What an incredible save indeed. Peoples around the boards. Finds Conabier. Playing tic-tac-toe with that puck. Sparaccio sends it in. Finds an open Denny. Denny chips it. No, doesn't go past. And the amount of chances that Andrew Denny has had to get that puck in the back of the net. Kutztown's got to watch themselves. He's going to put it in one time. And offsides, most assuredly. I don't think you can enter the puck like that again. Alvernia will get a change. That'll bring off Andrew Denny. Face off to the outside. Wilson and Juswick, the defensemen. Carpenter, Waldron, and Torrey, the forwards. Kutztown with an entrance. Trying to find an open man is number 9. No pass open. Tries to go back. Centering the shot. Play tic-tac goal on that one. Couldn't quite get the puck in control. And it's Carpenter's puck to get loose. Torrey couldn't quite clear it. Shot. Nice save by Lopez. He stuck the stick out for that one. Phil Juswick couldn't get it. Shot. Kutztown off the pads. Batted down. Nailed along the boards there by Carpenter. And offsides, Roman wanted a second round, but ref's going to stop it. And I'd like to see a Roman Carpenter boxing match post-game, not during the game. We'll get the ring set up and everything. And this first period going a lot faster than when I did it 3 years ago. Anyone that missed the pregame, my last game the first period was here. It was against Kutztown, and it was 83 minutes long. A little bit better this time. A nice keep in there by Pilpel. He deflected it. Just nobody home for him, and probably a good thing. Pilpel's going to go back the other way. Gets deflected, and offsides call again. 5.5 left to go here. And it seems like Kutztown's just trying to slow this game down. Alvernia's been all over them. Absolutely, the pack has been unyielding towards the Bears. That shot in, nice save by Lopez to the chest protector. He's gonna hold that down and freeze it. And Juswick in number 6 got tangled up. And you can tell this period needs to probably get moved along a little bit when you reach the end, as those tensions are beginning to get a little bit more apparent. Alvernia with the lead. If you're shocked as to why the home team has only 1 goal, Kutztown plays here too. I had no idea. So today they are the home team as Maurer chips that one in. It's going to be a nice offensive zone setup because Maurer pretty quick, and we know that. And Maurer lost the puck in traffic there. It got knocked loose. Kutztown back the other way. 3-on-3 coming. And offsides again. And shooting the puck afterwards, highly unrecommended. You don't want to be doing that. And a couple players not happy with that. And Maurer's going to go to the box.
That's what we don't need.
Alvernia's been in this situation plenty of times, and they have a good track record of killing, so let's hope they get this penalty kill clean. Alvernia maintains the lead right now. In every game they've won so far, they have surrendered it and come back to win. Not a good way to play, but not unfamiliar territory. Ciccarelli is in the center trying to block that shot. Try to set it up. No! Out in front! And it's in the back of the net. Number 22 with the stop. Lopez had no room to operate in that one. And that's going to make it 2-2 due to the lack of room to operate. Maurer's going to serve his time, only 13 seconds, and Alvernia's going to pay dearly. And if there's one thing that you had to recommend to this team not to do, it was the penalties. And right there, Kutztown makes them pay. Fergus chips it in and down. They still have 2 periods and 4.5 to work with here. This is a very long first period. Already 46 minutes in to it. About. Bellantoni chips that one along. Fergus. Fergus has the puck centering to Ciccarelli. Off the skates, though. Trying to find the stick, and I think Ciccarelli is trying to soccer play that one. That one goes wide. And a nice keep in there, forcing Kutztown to stay in their own zone. 4 minutes to go here in this first. Collected by Fergus. Fergus sends it right back in, the rolling biscuit, to number 24 of Kutztown. Peoples. Ciccarelli bats that one down ice. Chipped along by number 21, or number 45, I should say, for Kutztown. Sparacchio has room. Trying to center for somebody. Had to go to the far side to find Peoples. Peoples couldn't find the puck. He had someone that could. Trying out in front. No shot home. Bellantoni has to cycle back. Nice save by Bellantoni to keep that puck. Denny trying to get that puck back. Instead, it'll be Joey Mullen to Andrew Denny. Denny to Mullen. Has been a interesting dynamic as both have been offensively capable. No chances converted, though. Mullen trying to knock that puck loose. He gets it. And that puck's out. In comes Kutztown. 2 men on 2. And a nice save by Lopez. Bell and Tony take a shot. Laid a nice stick from behind. Just remind me there. Baraccio was in lane, just couldn't quite get to it. And leveled along the boards there was Peoples. Peoples a big dude. He knows what he signs up for as a defenseman. And they're going to call something here. And what happened to Peoples was based off a reciprocal. There's 2:15 left to go here. Juswick calling for a different man, I think. Or something, direction. Probably might be going for a different man. It's Fergus to center. Shot. Blocked off the pads and sent all the way south, folks. That puck is out. And Alvernia's going to get a chance to breathe here as Fergus chasing back. He gets it loose, clears it again. And the neutral zone trap is a nightmare. Shot off of Lopez's pads. Shot coming in. Goes wide. 1:40 to go. Kutztown trying to set something up. Nothing home. Net comes loose. We get a stoppage. 1.5 left to go. And all pandemonium in front of that net. Kept in by Kutztown. They're going slow with this one. Blocking some pass lane. Shot. Blocked by Ciccarelli. Chipped out by Fergus, and that goes 200 feet. They're going to get some more time, kill it off here. Just a minute to go in the power play kill for Alvernia. One minute left. And 45 on the power play. To Kutztown. Trying to set something up. No, open angle. Lopez stood tall. They couldn't find a target. 3 blind. And they stuff it in the back of the net. 37.3 to go. Not unfamiliar territory for Alvernia. It happened in Harrisburg, and Alvernia had a second period with no goals, but an incredible third period 4-goal comeback. And the refs saying, the refs are talking, what, I don't know what's going on, but there's something. Either way, Claycomb called off. It's Pilpel to center, 35.3 to go. Peoples chips out along the boards. Shot and saved by Lopez. 21.4 to go, 9 seconds left on the power play according to that board. They should have taken that time off, so if you folks see seconds left, the power play is over. They're I don't quite know what's going on with the technical stuff today, but that puck is shipped around the boards. Glove by Lopez, 15.7, and Alvernia's just killing it very slowly here. These last couple of seconds. Trying not to go too fast with it. That's what's cost them. The penalties and going too quick with it. Face-off won by Alvernia. Bellantoni goes north. He has 3-on-2 working for him. Chips it across, finds Pilpel. Pilpel doesn't get it. Pilpel takes a shot, glances, and it's off the netting, I think. That's the period. We'll rejoin you folks for the second period. Kutztown 3, Alvernia 2. And let's see if Alvernia can make the comeback case. And I've been told apparently there was an interference that happened sometime between the end of the period and this period. Might have been people shooting pucks at walls and someone accidentally blocked it. I don't know. But apparently Alvernia is starting on the penalty kill. The refs had a locker room sesh. Lopez is at the bench. There is some question as to whether he'll play in at the full game or not, as we hear that he's dealing with something right now, but looks like he's going back in for this period. That being said, the penalty box has not been the best friend of Alvernia today. Their third straight, and after Kutztown drawing all the penalties, Alvernia taking their turn. Alvernia sits behind by 1 goal. We're in the second period. 20 minutes on the clock. Reese Wilson goal, a John Bellantoni goal, or a Phil Juswick center slapper would be really nice right now. And the usual suspects out there. John Bellantoni, Nate Ciccarelli, Brennan Fergus, and Hayden Peoples. Not a bad group. Two for 2 on their penalty, or 0 for 2 on penalty killing though here. And now we're in the third one. A nice clear. The ref had to duck his head there on that one. Oh geez, that could have been a bad collision. That one goes right back to Peoples. And back up ice to Fergus. Fergus intercepting. Trying to take a shot. That puck was, oh, Fergus shot! What an incredible chance at that. Just Fergus lacking the patience to try to set himself up there. Ciccarelli's going to have to get rid of this. Kutztown all over him. And back come the Bears. And early on, this ice surface, unkind to the puck carriers. Doesn't look like anyone can get the puck. Bellantoni chips that one along, just sends it in. Around the boards to collect, it's Kutztown. Kutztown trying to go down ice. Baraccio couldn't get his hand on it. Alvernia being very cautious here. 1 minute left on the penalty kill for Alvernia. They want to get it out of the zone, most definitely. It's been their biggest crutch on the, or killer, not crutch, killer on the penalty kills, and they've kind of been relying on Lopez to make saves. That puck goes out of play and we'll get a face-off. Lopez is reliable, but they can't lean on him. I'd definitely like to see a shot count. Kutztown working the cycle. 94 to center. Shot. Nice save by Lopez. My lord. And getting that one out is Jimmy Sparaccio. He's going to stay on the ice. Alvernia making no changes to this kill with 20 seconds left. Kutztown trying to start something. Lopez was there and waiting. My lord. And that's going all the way down ice. Good morning, good afternoon, and see you later on that puck. My lord. That was 200 feet. And the penalty's over. And a nice interception by Sparaccio. Sparaccio trying to back paddle it to somebody else. Finds its way to Claycomb. And swallowed up by Janney. A lot of really close chances there in that penalty kill for Alvernia to kind of get back at it.
You ready for me?
Pilpel, probably unwise to collect and went Reese Wilson going for it, but Pilpel does collect and they're able to keep it in. Barely. Kutztown trying to break, and now Kutztown trying to, I don't even know what they're doing there. Couldn't get away. Some days I can't explain these antics. Ryan Pilpel, 2-on-1 coming the other way, and blocked in traffic. Able to get down just in time. 20 for Kutztown. They had a man waiting. Traffic has been a big piece of this game, I'll say, as Reese Wilson chips that one along the boards. Kicked back in. Kutztown trying to set something up here. Shot! And off the top shelf. And if that's ever where Grandma kept her cookies, my lord. Face off up and coming, it's Fergus. And Dom Garcia going to get the errant puck that was left behind. Left for Fergus, shot! Lost and then found, and Janny's gonna get that one. And what was once a 2-1 lead is now 4-2 for the opposition here, Kutztown. Kept in, Alvernia trying to back pass it. Fergus. It's just going off all six. Coming down ice is 45. Kutztown, center shot. And buried, my lord. Looks like Duncan McDowell is coming in relief of Carson Lopez. And there was rumor that this might be happening. Duncan McDowell will now take over relief duties. Carson Lopez surrendered 5 goals before his day was up, and you can't blame an ailing man for not having a great performance, but now Alvernia's got to claw back here. Valentoni shoots it off the back of his own player, Sparaccio. Trying to work the puck around. Some crisp passing from Kutztown here. Trying to reach along the boards. Back the other way they go. Shot goes wide. And Alvernia needs to get some offense here if they want to even get an inkling of a chance at coming back. And Andrew Denny's in. Denny, cross pass, shot! Shot again! And there you go, Denny. You got some space and shot going in. There you go. Refs separating the two teams here. Duncan McDowell's now been called upon to keep the game in reach here for Alvernia. A hat trick of goals needed to tie it up. And already 5 minutes gone here in this second period. And needs some help getting inside the box there. Sometimes those boxes are tight. Locks. And in goals, number 35. What? Okay. Well then. Claycomb. Pilpel. Cross pass to Maurer. In comes Maurer. Chips it across. And that's sent all the way out. Duncan McDowell got his first touch on the puck there. And he left it for Bellantoni. Bellantoni, cross pass to Wilson. Wilson working in stride. Chipped along off the skates. And a risky potential play there that, if worked, could have resulted in a good chance, but nothing to it. Bellantoni has to go back and quickly play it, and he does a good job there. In comes Claycomb, chipping along, finds Peoples, out for Pilpel. Pilpel, cross pass to Reese Wilson, shot down. Bellantoni to Pilpel. Pilpel has to get loose. He gets loose on this. In comes Pilpel. Pilpel shot blocked. And burning out the skate there was Fergus. Nice save by Reese Wilson. That's why they gave you the A. Got the stick in the lane. Now we're able to collect the puck on that one. And shot back down. And Kutztown content to just let this wear out. Alvernia obviously was on the power play, and it's just about up. And didn't feel like much of a power play if you're Alvernia. In comes Alvernia, trying to stuff attempt. Stuff, they go. Refs getting ready to blow the whistle. And they gave him a long leash to play that puck. My Lord. That was a long leash of just poking the goalie. .13:06 to play. Kutztown successful on the kill. But Joey Mullen and crew set up in the offensive zone. Mullen wins the faceoff. Back to Phil Juswick. Juswick keeps it in zone. Chips it along. Mullen's the only man there. Has to go and find it. Andrew Denny. Not able to quite get it. Kutztown breaks out. Chips it along the ball. Phil Juswick collects and gets rid of it. Nice deflection. Denny taken down. Whole bunch of players down on the ice. Nice save by Duncan McDowell. Waited. Maybe just a little bit too long there. That was an easy save for McDowell. And if they're going to give him those all day, he's going to save them. Setting in a new man, it's number 9 to take this. That one sent out in to intercept. The speedy Sparaccio has Denny with them. Nothing there though. And Kutztown doing a great job at the man. The puck carriers just can't get offense. Oh, McDowell, what a save. What a save by McDowell, simply sensational. Joey Mullen back the other way. In he goes. Mullen shot goes wide. Denny's got the puck. Center to Juan Winter. Winter. It's all Conabeer. One-on-one back the other way. Locked in traffic of Conabeer. Kutztown goes back. Shot. Saved by McDowell. Settle on the boards. Alvernia has to work their way back through neutral ice. An entry into the offensive zone they have. Von Winter trying to leave it. Aaron pass though. Landon Sands blocking the second man, making that save for McDowell just a little bit easier. And Von Winter, not too happy with that last pass, but not resulting in any costly goals. Bellantoni and Peoples coming out to the ice. They're joined by Pilpel, Claycomb, and Waldron. A couple of big guys out there. Bellantoni sends it along the boards real quickly. Waldron gets it out. Pilpel not in the lane, though, to get it. Trying to get it to Waldron. Nobody home on that. Out comes Kutztown. Speedily down ice they go. 45. Tried to dig around and lost the puck, though. And they're going to call something. I think they're going to call something here. They're going to send 45. And yeah, 45 to the box. And the goalie just slithering off the bench. I feel bad for number 35. That's not fun. They got to figure out that busted penalty box, as the ref might have to go over and help him again. And some troubles with that, I guess. Should just leave the box open at this point. Let the pucks go flying in. Now we can get the face-off going. Juswick, Fergus, Torrey, and Sparaccio. 2 minutes of these gents got to work with, and they can call back within 2 if they can score here. That puck lost, and I wonder why Juswick may have not gone back and gotten it. He had a chance at it. And probably Aaron that Juswick didn't go and fetch the puck, as McDowell surrenders that one. And a shorthanded marker. And with all those markers, there's been a power play, shorthanded, and even strength goal for Kutztown. And Alvernia, once behind by only 1, now sits behind by 4. They still have the power play to work with, and they can have the lead here, but not looking good as we go just south of 10 minutes here in about 30 seconds. All Kutztown. Bellantoni forced to collect the puck. And they're going to call that icing. Back the other way we go. Face-off won by Alvernia. Bellantoni from behind the net. He's going to have to make a quick play here. Kutztown wasting no time hunting that puck. And that one sent along the boards. And Claycomb couldn't quite get it. Goes back the other way. 51 seconds on the power play for Alvernia here. Going back the other way. In comes John Bellantoni. Bellantoni shot out in front. Nobody home to get that one. And it goes back all the way. Changes happening as Reese Wilson's going to be the first one to touch up and play back. He's going to launch this. No icing as it hits someone. Batted down by Sparaccio. Sparaccio waits, trying to find some room to work. He wants to center it out to somebody. Instead, it'll go back to Mullen. Mullen. Back to Juswick. Juswick shot. Goes wide. Sparaccio again. Quickly works it to Wilson. And that one's chipped all the way out. And out of the penalty box, as the power play is over, comes number 63 of Kutztown to try to get it. No dice for the Bears on that one. No dice for the Golden Wolves on the power play. Reese Wilson skies it. It's going to fall the stick of a Kutztown player. Here comes the Bears. Alvernia has 3 men in, and it's an offsides call. We'll get a reset. Eight minutes left in this second period. Face-off won by Chris Claycomb. Tavon Winter. Winter finds it to Waldron. Waldron couldn't quite control. Then again, neither could number 6 for Kutztown. Conabier forced to defensive duties. Out in front it goes. Kutztown trying to set up here. Waldron making that a very difficult task for them. And refs have to duck all over the ice as shots are just being completely rocketed. Here comes Pilpel. Ryan Pilpel chips it along. And held on to by Janney.
Hold that.
And some extracurriculars from behind the net.
That's it, Pips. Stay away.
Captain Chris Claycomb walks away as a whole new line gets out here. It's the Fergus line, which includes Dom Garcia, Nate Ciccarelli, Peoples, and Bellantoni. Puck jammed along the boards there. They gotta wait to get that loose. It's loose by Garcia, trying to center it. Kept in by Peoples. Peoples works it to Garcia, trying to make some passing plays here. Ciccarelli to it quickly. Bellantoni has to send it back. And probably for the best, as Kutztown couldn't get to it. 6:50 left in this second. Here comes Kutztown. Pass just gets past Garcia. And out come the Bears. In the offensive zone. Trying to challenge Duncan McDowell here. Alvernia all over them. Nice pad save by Duncan McDowell out to center for number 20. Shot again. Saved by McDowell, and he got some help off the post. Garcia chips it in to Ciccarelli. Ciccarelli, probably not best to chip it in. Andrew Denny there to collect. 5:50 to go. And Andrew Denny just blocking shots left and right to keep it in. This guy does everything. The only thing he can't do yet is score a goal. I'm waiting for it, though, as Kutztown starts a breakout. That puck's left behind for Mullen. Chipped along the walls, finds its way to Denny. Denny through ice. He's got a partner with Sparaccio. Shoots it. It's blocked. Denny goes back. Kutztown retrieves. They're going to work it out. Approaching south of 5 minutes in this period. Shot off the net of the goal there. And stuff cleared by Kutztown. We love those. Conabeer plays it over to Juswick. Juswick back to Conabeer. Conabeer going to try to send that along the boards and find Denny. Denny blocked in the traffic. He was looking for Maurer. Mullen out there. Denny returns to the bench, and we're going to get an icing call here. We're going to go back the other way. Alvernia has an offensive zone faceoff. Down 6-2 here. They need 4 to tie, and they need to do it desperately in the next 25 minutes. There's Torrey. Torrey to center. Drops it back. Shot. Blocked in the traffic. That was Maurer. And Maurer can rip it mean. I think Maurer is second in points on the team with 5. And Conabeer nailed along the wall. He took that well, though. Oh, my. Trying to get the puck loose. It's the Conabeer shot. And was deflected out front, but there's defensemen playing their role again. The defense on offense end. If I'm Landon Sands, I might as well just touch this up, take it to the outside, and win a face-off, but alas, no dice. Phil Juswick. Shot back in, finds his way to Conabeer. Conabeer finds Sands and all the way down. 3:50 to go. And icing the call again. 3:45 to go, and by no means has this game panned out like any other one we've seen so far. As the scoreline, of course, sits 6-2 in favor of the opposition, Kutztown. Shot by Waldron gets blocked. And out goes Kutztown. To collect is Winter. Vaughn Winter has to chip it in. He had too many men around him and he had to return to his defensive duty. Collected by Wilson. Or sorry, not Wilson. Claycomb. And out comes Kutztown. Shot off of Winter's chest. In comes Pilpel. Left behind. Waldron to Winter. Winter tries to send it in. Couldn't take a tip, though. Closed up too quick on him. Kutztown going through center. And offside's the call. And Alvernia's going to get this one outside of their offense or defensive zone. Puck sent to Kutztown. Kutztown trying to just clear it in. They're trying to kill time down as 2:45 remain. Here comes an offensive chance for Kutztown, trying to set it up. Sticks in the lane. Vaughn Winter harassing all over. Shot. And a save by McDowell. Haven't seen too many of those as of late. McDowell has not had to face too many shots. Face-off upcoming. Nice poke. Shot, McDowell. Able to make a nice save there, my lord. Great awareness since coming in and not facing a whole lot of action, obviously. McDowell's been great when he's had to. Other than allowing that one goal that made the markers 6. It's not been a bad game for him. And, you know, when coming in relief of anyone, there's a lot of shoes to fill, so that one's chipped aside. Shot. Gloved and frozen up by McDowell. Incoming face-off. The line that did it last time. Sparaccio, Mullen, Denny. The forwards group that was all over this team. Chip back into Peoples. Peoples to Denny. Denny had no one open, so he just took a chance, and waiting was a Kutztown Bear. And a break for Jimmy Sparaccio. Shot! Able to shoulder it away. Denny. Denny took a shot. It's blocked and kept in, and finally out. 1 minute 13 to go. Here come the Wolves to defend against the Bears. Nice. Tried to take a shot there. McDowell had the corner, so nothing coming of that. And McDowell freezing that puck up with 50 seconds left. Come to think of it, this is the Warriors' this time it's back and they came all year. Not an unfamiliar position for Alvernia, as we all remember. Playing from behind most of the season for their victories they have, with the exception of Bloomsburg, which, as mentioned, we'll see in about 2 weeks. Carpenter speedily to center. As Conabier ties a man up, knocks him down. Trying to chip it out, couldn't quite do it. 28 seconds to go. Kutztown all over with the passing. Shot. Saved by McDowell. And they're trying to poke that one away from him. Face-off won by Alvernia. That's Phil Juswick. Try to take a shot. Glove by McDowell and frozen. 8.3 to go. Might get one last playoff here before all is said and done for the second period. A little bit faster than the prior one, but still. Dragged along for some time. And that puck's out. And that should just about do it. 1 second. Kutztown up by 4, and Alvernia needing a big third period to come back here. Sparks of that coming in the period, but alas, just stabilizing the game right now. Carson Lopez no longer in net. For anyone that might be joining us for the third period, instead, Duncan McDowell covered for Carson Lopez in the latter half of the second period. Looked pretty good. Gave up the first marker on the first couple of shots, and afterwards looked like he settled into his net a little bit better. And a couple sparks of offense by Alvernia. Now the period they need to convert. Third period is upon us. And I'm sure if you're the boys in maroon and gold, any type of points would be nice. The hottest line tonight, or the hot line of the day, though, I've liked Mullen, I've liked Denny. Right? The Tory line with Mullen and Denny looked awesome. And obviously no goal conversions, but in a period where Alvernia had no goal production, they certainly showed up. The bench bosses will give their final period start talks before we get to our face-off. Duncan McDowell will see what's left of the action. And we'll receive our final result in about 20 minutes of playing time. Coach Borelli deploying Fergus, Pilpel, Ciccarelli, Bellantoni, and Hayden Peoples as our cameraman gets to the bench. Got to make sure he gets there. Face-off coming, and we're off to the race in the third period. Fergus on a break. He's got Pilpel in stride. Shot. Glances off of him, and that was batted down. Kept in play. Shot again. And Peoples took another hard hit, and that's been a big thing happening to him this year. It happened to him all throughout the, again, oh my Lord. Happened to him all throughout the Keystone kickoff. And we hope he's okay. Peeps has had a rough at it this year as far as taking injuries. He's 63, will take a seat, unable to open the box. And 2 minutes go up on the board, although Peeps was hit that way twice. Well, I'd recommend 4, but oh well. Claycomb, Bellantoni, Maurer, Wilson, Pilpel. As they finally get their man in the box. Took a little bit of time. 2 minutes on the clock. Alvernia goes up a man for about 2 here. Shot by Maurer, gloved by Janney. Only 4 seconds gone here, I mean, and another 23 on the period so far, so plenty of time to work with here and plenty of time to get 4 goals if that scenario happens. Kept in by Maurer, collected, sent to Reese Wilson. Wilson banks it off the boards to find Claycomb to Wilson, working in stride. Wilson takes out Claycomb there accidentally. Tried to go top shelf with that, I think. Bellantoni couldn't quite get the puck to him. He goes back with Maurer for defense. To Bellantoni it goes. Chipped out. Forcing a recoil for Kutztown. They're just going to send it right back in. Glove down by Bellantoni. Here comes Bellantoni to Maurer. Cross pass to Pilpel. Shot. That one was saved by the goaltender and blocked traffic. On its way out. 1 minute left. Halfway through the kill. They had to quickly change. Alvernia has a couple of seconds here, I think, to maybe work and operate in the zone while they figure that out. As that puck goes out, face-off coming. As Fergus, Mullen, Torrey, Juswick, and Sparaccio are called upon. Surprisingly, no Denny. And I figure you add a man like Denny to this line. Alas, no, as that puck's cleared out. Going back for it is Juswick. Doesn't have the speed for it, but he has the strength to get that puck away. 42 seconds left for Alvernia to convert a man up. Sparaccio here. Lost the puck. Sent around the boards and nobody home. Not hard enough, I'll say. That one finds its way to Phil Juswick. Juswick has to work back. Alvernia looks to go north here for some offense. Shot. McDowell has to glove it down. Shift it aside for Phil Juswick. 2 minutes gone by here in this third period. The math wasn't mathing. Shot coming in, and they bank it off the side post, top and in. 7-2. And just after the power play ended, Kutztown able to convert. And now a 5-goal deficit to claw back from. Claycomb to center. That goes back to Conabeer. Conabeer to Claycomb. Sent down. And icing the call. Goes back all the way down. Here comes another face-off. Claycomb, Maurer, Dom Garcia, Juswick, and Conabeer trying to stuff attempt. Held on to, and extracurriculars behind the net going on there. And one thing you'll notice, Alvernia has definitely had to play more of a hockey game without Logan Buki in their lineup. Normally, Buki would just get to center ice and wait for a pass to come to him. With him out of the lineup, Alvernia hasn't had that ability to go down ice that quick and get a one-on-one with the goalie. So a lot of quick transition players are missing, and instead Alvernia has to play transition pace, which isn't ideal for them considering that they played transitionally ahead all season. That puck escapes Conabeer. It's Phil Juswick who has to make the defensive play. He'll send it for Conabeer. Conabeer gets out just barely to the blue line. Gloved by Duncan McDowell, and he pulls that one right out of the air. My God. Tracking exercise has really helped there. Fergus. That's won by Alvernia. Along the boards to Ciccarelli. Ciccarelli has to turn. Bellantoni. From behind the net, he'll work. Out to Pilpel. If Pilpel gets there quick enough. And icing. Called a stride too early maybe, but the rest deliberation is and calls are absolute and final here. That one shot off the boards and around it goes. Sent to Peoples. Peoples to Ciccarelli. That one breaks out. Brian Pilpel has some room. Pilpul and Fergus are in. Pilpul shot, goes wide. Finds way to Bellantoni. Bellantoni shot. Off the pads it goes. Numbers for Alvernia. That puck escapes the zone. And back goes Kutztown. Couple of numbers for them. Peoples has to leave it behind for Bellantoni. Bellantoni along the boards to Ciccarelli. Ciccarelli, that one pops and able to keep it in, but it's going to force some time off the clock here. In order for Alvernia to tie, they need to score a goal every 3 minutes. No easy feat, but they could start with this shift with Jimmy Sparaccio on the ice. Andrew Denny's out at center. Bellantoni's working with Reese Wilson, and Mullen is also out there. That one's glanced wide. Trying to get the shot off, a little bit too much ice cover. Couldn't quite get a tap in. There's a guy in front, I know, who could have gone it. Out comes Jimmy Sparaccio. Sparaccio in stride. Denny gets pummeled there. And Wilson is going to send this one back in. Back to collect his number 40. Denny to Sparaccio. Sparaccio chips in. Around the boards it goes. In comes Mullen. Mullen lays a hit. It's Carpenter and Winter. Saved by McDowell. And you figure Denny might be on his last legs here at the end of his shift, and he might be going back to the bench at this point. And yeah, he was the last man on, but he'll shift. That'll bring out Waldron, Winter, Carpenter, Wilson, and Torrey. Wilson, from behind the net he goes, finds Carpenter. Carpenter. Sorry, Torrey. Shot! That glanced down and kicked aside there. Not kick aside, stick aside, I should say. In comes Kutztown. Launched. Carpenter has some room to work. Here comes Von Winter. Lays a nice hit. Gets that puck loose. Not for long though. Shot coming in. Nice save by Dougie McDowell. Quick reaction. Waldron. Shot goes wide there. Kutztown trying to lay another one past him, really seal the deal here. As Torrey and Carpenter pushed past, he got to make a quick turn on a dime, and he did. Around the boards, it's Conabier. That popped up, still in play. Here comes Dom Garcia. Garcia. Maurer. And there was a whole bunch of hits along that board. You saw it vibrate. Thought they were all going to come through. Juswick takes a shot. Gets blocked. Claycomb goes to collect. Claycomb. Out comes Kutztown. The other way. Looking to go north is number 29. Maurer. Maurer gets past the defender. It's Maurer. Maurer shot, and they called something. And Claycomb's going to go definitely take a seat, I think. And reciprocal penalties they will be, as Claycomb and Kutztown's number 6 will sit. Still need help with that box. And we assume 4-on-4 hockey to come. Alvernia will send Bellantoni, Peoples, Ciccarelli, and Fergus out there. Kutztown sends that one out. Nice soaring pass. Saucer through the air. Trying to center up for a shot. And Duncan McDowell closes up in time. Quick reaction. Back goes Fergus. Extra room out here on the ice. Oh, and Ciccarelli kneeling to get hit. Left behind, Fergus gets it to Ciccarelli. Ciccarelli and Fergus working in stride. Fergus gets pinned. He's going to send that one in. And some changes are coming. Say hello to Brian Pilpel, a nice big body to get on the offense here, as we're down to 1 minute 15 on the 4-on-4. And a good compliment to a speedy guy like Ciccarelli, who may be on a little bit of the smaller side. That puck gets left behind. Baraccio tries to keep it in. Shot coming in, it's wide. Baraccio chips it along the board, finds Pilpel. Pilpel going back the other way. In comes Pilpel. Turns on a dime. Cross pass to Bellantoni. Shot by Bellantoni. That's gloves out of the air. And sent right back to Bellantoni off the stick. Bellantoni snapped that one pretty well. Good snapshot by him. Shot again. Blocked in traffic. Over to Bellantoni. Bellantoni shot. Wide. Kept in play. Over to Baraccio. Baraccio. And that's out. Here comes Kutztown on offense. 6 seconds before we go to 5-on-5. Shot. Wide of the net. Collected by Brian Pilpel, who chips it along the glass. Finds it to the speedy Baraccio, who just sends it in. He needs to get a change. Back out comes Andrew Denny. More importantly, Reese Wilson shot. Oh, couldn't quite glove it, but able to bat it down. Conabeer calling Reese Wilson off the ice. He'll take his place. Mullen to center. Kutztown wins it. They're going to have to go along the boards. Aaron play, though. Keith Waldron able to get over there quick enough and apply some pressure. Andrew Denny able to intercept. That puck's jammed along the boards. Knocked loose for Kutztown. Kutztown coming back the other way. And a nice save there for McDowell, easy as it will come, right to his hands. $9:41 to go. We're south of 10 minutes now. And we went from 3 minutes to score. We went from every 3 minutes to score a goal to tie it up to now every 2. And they're going to have to let this clock run because I guess they didn't know how to start a clock there for a second. They need to make these systems universal, like track, AI. And Kutztown deploys a new line. Mullen's gonna sit. And a power play to Kutztown. Another penalty kill coming for Alvernia. And Peoples, Torrey, Carpenter, and Bellantoni will stand tall. Carpenter on a penalty kill. Not sure how I much like that, but it's what's there, so we'll have to get what it worked with. Oh, that shot went wide. Cycling the puck. Kutztown looking for an open angle. None to be found. They have to twist and turn. Alvernia is currently all over them. Shot again, it's in the back of the net. Took 27 seconds. And between McDowell and Lopez, they've surrendered a total of 8. Lopez surrendered 5. McDowell another 3. And it's been a very trying day for Alvernia. And there'll be some 4-on-4 play here. Or no, that penalty should be gone, I should say. I don't know why it's still up there. Alvernia should have power play. According to this clock, they don't, but they do. So don't be confused by the clock, folks. It is 5-on-4. Bellantoni sends that across to Reese Wilson. Wilson finds Pilpel. Pilpel to Bellantoni. The speedy Bellantoni gets caught. And puck gets lost in some traffic and cleared by Kutztown. 27 seconds gone on the power play for Alvernia, and they need to cash in here. Just cycling the puck. Bellantoni has it. Shot blocked in the lane. That puck's going to go 200 feet pretty much. And McDowell fakes him out. And that was a nice fake out there by McDowell to get the puck cleanly loose. Halfway through this Alvernia power play, though, now, and no sustained offense yet. They're going to send Jimmy Sparaccio out to try to help it. Mauer couldn't quite get loose and puck in the benches. Bring out Fergus, Torrey, Bolin, Juswick.
I'll just tell you what, I just think Kutztown, this is the type of game.
And they'll keep Jimmy out there. Jimmy, the only one to remain. Face off won by Alvernia. Shot to the net. Wide. Torrey to collect. Mark Torrey. Pass to Juswick. Juswick pass to Torrey. Torrey shot gets blocked in the traffic and Juswick pulls back. Torrey has to go and collect. And Torrey and Juswick both pin a Kutztown player up against the boards. Lovely. Mullen. Kutztown has a breakaway. Duncan McDowell. Oh. And they're able to cash in. Second shorthand marker for Kutztown. And running double digits territory with 7:11 to go. Face off won by Alvernia. Conabeer chips it down. Stuck in neutral ice though. And the ref saw something he didn't like. Puck's going to come all the way down here.
What I was going to say before that team breakaway is that Alvernia
Von Winter chips it off the netting. Somebody's going to get a free puck today. Waldron back to Winter. Waldron won the faceoff, found Winter, and then Winter just sent it in. He's going to have Landon Sands, though. Landon Sands, kind of the new Gavin Patterson here. If he can really shape out like him, he's got both the build and the skill for it. Try for a shot. Nice deflection by Conabier. Nice defensive recovery. Give that man a rest, my lord. And if you look at the scoreboard and wondering 9-2, this game actually was shockingly at 1 point, only a 1-goal deficit. Alvernia had the lead. And 2 penalties, forcing conversions, led to the now score we have as the game was broken open. In comes Bellantoni. Bellantoni to Carpenter. Carpenter sets up a shot. Deflected high and wide. Over to Sands. Shot. Out comes Kutztown. Shot. And Bellantoni absolutely leveling a Kutztown player. Hopefully he's okay. I saw his leg move a little, so. But he's holding his head pretty hard. They got him up, just walking off unassisted. But we take it as night's probably not going to continue, or his day's not going to continue, I should say. So long as they don't need the stretcher, it's always a good sign. As Clay Combe talking with the refs. They deliberate no penalties will be dealt. I assume getting a little bit chippy about that. They probably won, Kutztown probably 1-1, but no dice. Josmick just flips it out. And at this point, if you're Alvernia, it's playing for preservation. Maurer chips that one in. Bat aside by Kutztown's Janney. The goaltender between the pipes. Speedily down ice they go. Shot coming in. Back glances wide. Kutztown trying to set up a shot. No dice so far. Alvernia's been in every lane. A good block there by Conabier. Conabier is going to get spun loose and just kind of send that one to the wall. No icing. Just south of 5 minutes now. as Clay Combs nearly hauled down. That puck was in a jam, loose. Out comes Kutztown. 2-6 come together, and that puck's in the opposition's hand. Alvernia was able to quickly retake it, though. So that's always a good sign. Bellantoni out. Here comes Maurer. Maurer around the board. Try to send forward to Bellantoni for a cross. Trying to go cross crease there. Fergus chips it in. In go Ferguson, Ciccarelli, followed closely by Bellantoni, Peoples, and Pilpel. Pilpel overskates just a little bit. It's a 3-on-1, 3-on-2. Shot goes wide. 4 minutes left to play. Shot again off the skates of Peoples. And Bellantoni's going to send this one out. There goes Pilpel. Has some room. Shot. To the heavens it goes. Kutztown able to win the face-off. Although, leaving the puck loose, an errant pass play for Kutztown. One followed up by one from Alvernia, but incoming the shot goes wide. Hauled down there. Alvernia lost a man. 2-on-1 coming. Whoa! Saved by Duncan McDowell! Simply sensational. You're not going to see that every day. Out goes Ciccarelli. Almost spun loose there. 3 minutes left. Down to the final wire. After Alvernia, once again, at this point, you're playing for preservation as Mullen gets tangled with a couple of players there, trying to get that puck loose. In comes Denny. That one's just shot right down, no icing. Sparaccio. Batted down, couldn't quite get a clear in. If so, I might have spun Denny. Mullen tried to go and get it to Kutztown's possession. Blocked out though in front and chipped along the boards it goes. 2 minutes left here in the third period and we're almost through. That one's just going to get stored all the way back to Alvernia's zone. 200 feet of ice it was able to clear. Fine, that puck got loose. Whole bunch of pushing, jamming to get it out of there. And oh, swing and a miss on that one by number 36. Minute 45 left. Sparaccio spun loose. A puck and a half to go for him. And the Golden Wolves. Shot! Gloved out of the air. That was Andrew Denny. Denny's looking for his first goal of the season. He almost had it. Coming back, it's a 3-on-2. The bench is going wild. Shot. Nice save. McDowell shot again. Save. Net comes loose. And they were going after McDowell. They want a goal, but no goal will be given. Good news is McDowell is okay. And Landon Sands separating that scruff. Landon Sands separating the scruff for Alvernia there, helping. I presume penalty boxes will be open. 36 will take a seat. The box also opens for Bellantoni to serve. And that'll deploy Sands, Juswick, Peoples, Torrey, and Waldron. And that'll probably be one of the last 2 lines to get deployed. Based on one by Kutztown. Taken away, though. Keith Waldron. Good stick skills. He's getting through center ice. Finds Landon Sands. Landon Sands finds Keith Waldron. Waldron not able to keep a hold of it. Landon Sands there. And at the end, Alvernia trying to make a push there for a 3rd goal. Shot. Cross ice. Couldn't quite corral it. If so, Waldron would have had one of the best goals I think I've ever seen. Oh. In comes Kutztown. Nice stop. Duncan McDowell. Clear down ice with 30 seconds. Final score will stand at 9-2 most likely. And Alvernia's record will advance to 2-3-0. Shot coming in from Waldron and Torrey. The next game will be against Gettysburg, and that will be right here. And there's a fight going on. Waldron dropped the mitts there. Play still continues, which I don't even know. The play probably should have been dead like 20 seconds ago. I don't know why they let that fight happen, not blow it, but okay. The rest will credit that goal. And they let clock run 10-2. Wherever you're watching, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you again for tuning in.